Hey Brickmaniacs, welcome back to another Friday SitRep. I'm joined once again with Landon. How you doing, man?
Doing all right.
Yeah? Good Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sweet Friday because we've got a brand new minifigure of the month. And because of that, you can use promo code COMMANDO to save yourself 10% at checkout as long as you're one of the first 100 orders, which will probably be happening pretty quick because these figures are awesome.
Oh, yeah.
This minifigure of the month launch has been long awaited. There's been plenty of people guessing as to what they are, and I think people are excited for the uniqueness of it. But
absolutely, yeah, we'll get more into this in a little bit. But
yeah, for now, let's kick it over to the design room because we're going to do some check-ins, and then also we'll have a little special segment with Dan taking a closer look at brick tracks. Okay, so now here we are back at Mary's desk because she's got an awesomely camouflaged. What is this? BMP, right? Is that what it's called?
BMP3.
A BMP3. So this looks pretty freaking sweet. It's like a giant rectangle with a turret on top. But I really like this this camo configuration. What can you tell me more about this thing?
Yeah, one, I love the camo. Before I had to build it in dark gray, and then adding the camo was super awesome. So basically, this can fit at least 4 minifigs, which is great. We've got front hatch here, one on top for gunner, and then this back opens up, and so there's actually 2 separate hatches on each side. Then there's a decent amount of room back there.
Oh,
you can
that's
fit
cool.
Easily 2 guys, or maybe a few more if they're sitting. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one.
Sweet. So Monday is kind of the unofficial start to Red October. This will be one of the new releases coming out that month. Mary, thank you very much for showing this off.
Of course.
All right, so here we are back at the desk of Lando, our resident minifig artist. Hi, Lando.
Hey.
Because we have a new awesome minifig of the month, so we've got to stop by the designer's desk to check that bad boy out.
So
And he's giving us a look behind the scenes. Yeah, you can tell by the white arm there. This might not be the final version, but still cool to check out.
So this is a close to final prototype here, where you can see that the printed balaclava, printed helmet, and then they got this camouflage, this woodland camouflage going all the way around this guy. So we do have a full review video. When's that coming out? Or is that out?
It'll come out this weekend.
Okay, it's coming out this weekend.
I think on Sunday is when we'll have that up.
So this is just a quick preview before we do the full review video. Maybe some back end of the computer side of it here. So I can show some artwork here on the computer screen that I was working on earlier. These are just some pieces. So there's actually this cool scarf that I have over here. So yeah, I kind of build everything in little pieces so I can move things around and adjust it, and kind of just position it how I like. We got the head here.
You pull his head off.
What? Put it back on. And knee pads. I really love these ammo pads or ammo magazine
pouches.
Pouches.
Yeah.
Words escape me.
No, it's all right. They look sweet.
And then again, I'm constantly referencing like source images. This one I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah.
You can really see that they are just sort of decked out in a wide array of gear. Different helmet coverings, different helmet patterns. Like, look how nasty this like painting is on here. Like, it's just so like battle worn. It's so cool looking. And I try to replicate that as best I could on the helmet.
Using some dirt, it looks like.
Yeah, I've been kind of working on different dirt patterns. I think I'm happy with this final product here. And I'm excited to see what you guys think of it.
Awesome. Very, very cool. A look behind the scenes at the new minifig of the month, now available at brickmania.com. Landon, thank you as always. All right, Brickmaniacs, so now we're joining Dan Siskin for a little special segment here on the SitRep, and that is because Brick Tracks just this past week have launched on brickmania.com. It is the first of some upcoming products that we are going to do in our new railroad supplies line. But this is an awesome product, Dan. What can you tell me a little bit more about Brick Tracks?
Well, it's completely compatible with the current Lego system. In fact, all the straight pieces you see, except the little tiny segments, the segmented pieces, and I'll pull one of these out in a second. This is a Brick Tracks segment. So typically a Lego piece is 5 inches long, Lego track section, 16 bricks. And when you're making some big layouts like this, sometimes you have some odd connections. And Brick Tracks, and not only did they make these big, beautiful curve radiuses, they made these odd sized pieces. You got 4 wide, a 2 wide, I think there's an 8 long section. Of course, it all just snaps together. This is the exact same connection as the current Lego system. These will work with all the current Lego systems. So this is the first products that we're offering from Brick Tracks. There'll be more coming.
And not just from Brick Tracks, from what I understand.
Right.
Giving you some ideas.
So we did Brick Model Railroad. Cale and Glenn made the S-160 locomotive, designed that for us a couple of years ago as a kid. So that locomotive, the flat cars, even those box cars, that's all Cale and Glenn right there. using it as our demonstrator now. There will be more sets coming. Some more things, like basically all we're waiting for now is couplers to be done. Once those couplers are ready, we're going to start rolling out new train products. Exactly what you see, these like little 1/48 scale pegs. We made specifically for our train case a couple of years ago. You'll be seeing more stuff like that, more in that vein coming out. So we're just itching to get going with this.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting to see where it goes. Make sure to stay tuned for more in the future.
Yep.
All right, cool. Always awesome to check in. Fun things down on that end per usual. One thing we didn't get to check in with though, because Brennan is at school right now, we have the P39, which is the first model he's designed for Brickmania. Pretty exciting.
And here we have it in the with the American insignia on it, with that awesome tiger shark mouth on there.
Yeah, very cool.
Mouth.
The shark mouth.
Shark mouth.
Obviously played a significant role in Lend-Lease as well. So there is 2 sticker packs included with this. So you'll be able to customize it to either Soviet markings or American markings, which is awesome. Comes with a custom minifig, some fun playability, a very unique plane from early on in World War II. So awesome, very, very cool.
And this is shown without a lot of the printed elements as well.
Right.
There's some cool ones that we've been working on, including a gun sight as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's going to be a first.
So that'll be exciting. Okay, cool. Yeah, heavily in the prototype phase, as all the Friday pre-orders usually are, but that'll be sweet to see when it's a completed product. And then we will have Brennan in here to be able to talk about his design, because that is a cool thing to design your first kit for Brickmania.
Yeah.
So props to him, and hopefully you enjoy it as well. Let's talk a little bit about the figures next to it though, because that's a pretty cool thing that we have with the berets and the helmets.
Yeah, I'm actually showing this guy with a standalone optional head. It's cool. We just unveiled a whole bunch of different heads and different flesh tones. This is a perfect application of that. So this minifigure right here does include this red beret. So just if you want to pick up an additional head to kind of create a bit more of a variety with your minifigures, you can do so. What else do you want to hear about them?
Well, why don't we talk a little bit about the combination. We've got some cool stuff coming up a little bit later in the month. We have already leaked that this one will have a perfect caliber too. I know we won't take a closer look at it till later,
I'm
but
keeping my cards a little close, but it is based off the AKM platform. So you guys would probably see these more commonly with an M4, but you do occasionally see them using AK variants. So.
Sweet. All right, so stay tuned. Those will be inbound on the 18th, so hopefully we'll have a sneak peek a little bit before then. But that'll be sweet. Perfect caliber to accompany your minifig of the month. Way to knock another one out of the park.
Oh man, they're cool. I'm excited for this release. So.
And then finally, sitting over there next to you, we have the Bradley as well, which is this week's new release. Obviously sold out in its pre-order phase, but Mary will have her first designer's desk. We hope to debut that tomorrow morning, so make sure to tune in for that, because that'll be awesome to hear from her. We'll hear a little bit more about her, as well as what she did to update this awesome kit of Dan's. And look at that printing. I mean, holy smokes.
So much.
That's not stickers, people. That is texture printed. And it looks fantastic. Very, very cool.
Yeah, right on.
Okay, so reminder one more time that you can use that promo code Commando as long as you're one of the first 100 orders. But then let's move on to some other cool stuff. So I guess we'll continue with purchasable products right now. So we've got a little special from Brickarms here. I think I've seen some social media posts from Will about this bad boy, and I don't have any other minifig to put it in, so I'm going to put it in this knight's hand, which doesn't make a ton of sense.
Time traveler.
Right, exactly. If you can catch that there, cameraman, that is an overmolded P38, which is pretty sweet. So these are freshly up on brickmania.com this week. We didn't get a huge haul of them because those overmoldeds are labor intensive, but we did have a nice initial batch. So those are available right now. I think that's a Brickarm request that has been out there for quite a while, and nice to see it being fulfilled.
I think Will is actually still hand injecting all of these in his own production facilities. So
yeah, very cool.
Work from the master himself.
The master himself. Yeah. Okay, well, continuing with this night, guys. So I guess first things first, this little guy right here is from our minifig haul that's in our retail stores. There's still a bunch available right now, which is awesome. And then that's a Brickarm that he's got there, sword. And also what you can get is some awesome Brick Forge products, which they make stuff similar to this sword and other things, accessories, whatnot. We just got a haul into our retail locations, and because of that, we are going to do a little Instagram giveaway. So be on the lookout for the post that is coming this afternoon with details on how you can win this little guy, which is a centaur. So check this out. So the knight is not included. The knight's going to go back to our retail stores, but I wanted to show this off because this is how it works.
Okay, it's a centaur, not a decapitated horse. Okay,
No,
awesome.
it's a centaur. Now you've got some sort of sweet mythical creature. I mean, come on,
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, right.
With
So-
with that pistol there.
With the, yeah, if you get a centaur with a centaur with an overmolded P38,
That's
you're,
unrealistic.
yeah,
Wait,
well,
it's already a mythical creature. So.
it's dangerous, yeah. But that looks awesome. So we will be giving that away on Instagram. Just make sure to tune into that post for details on how you can win, because we got some awesome Brickforge stuff in the retail spots, and so they sent us that, and we wanted to give it away. Moving on from there. So we already talked about BrickTrax being live. Let's show off another one of the companies that is soon to be coming to Brickmania.com. That is Brickstuff. So I know this looks kind of like bulky and all over the place right now, but trust me, it's actually really easy to hide this kind of stuff within your mocks.
Oh yeah.
But look how cool this is.
Ooh, okay, so got some muzzle flash there. Yeah, that's cool. And it's synced up too. Yep, perfect.
Isn't that awesome?
Really cool.
So yeah, that's this is with our Korean Marine, I want to say here, but that is a Brickstuff. It's a Brickarms M2HB, but it's got the Brickstuff lighting kit hooked up to it. You can buy this as an entire kit from Brickstuff, soon to be on Brickmania.com. But we wanted to show this off because, you know, when you think about it, you can use this on the top of any of your tanks, if you've got an Easy 8, etc., or maybe a Pershing, anything that's got one of those on top of it, or even if you want to set it up with one of the helicopters. Usually there's enough space inside of Dan's helicopter to be able to hide something like this, so that is soon going to be a potential now heading for Brickmania.com. We just wanted to demo that a little bit because Brickstuff's pretty awesome.
Yeah. This absolutely takes. It's adding a sound element to your mock, so that's really the next level there. So, and we might want to note that those cables, they're actually super fine cables, and you can hide those in between Lego bricks, underneath tiles. Really easy to bury that inside of some landscaping. So
yeah, it definitely comes together really well. So it's an excellent product, and we are excited to.
And which minifigure is that?
To soon have it. This is a Korean Marine.
Okay, so that's sold.
I just pulled them off the shelf.
So that's something sold separately.
Yes, right, exactly. It is just the kit. I just wanted to show it off with the little Marine here, but you can kind of see with the product image that our awesome graphic designer Drew came up with. That is the intended use of it, is to have it in that mock setting. Okay, that I believe does it for everything that I wanted to cover. Red October starts on Monday. Anything else you want to add?
Ooh, Red October, we've been gearing up for this for quite a while. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be sweet. It's actually kind of 2 months of Red October because you're going to get a whole bunch of pre-orders in September that'll then come out in October, and then there'll be a bunch of new products in October. So people who are looking forward to the themes coming back, I think they're going to be even more awesome because you'll have simultaneous themes running, but then you'll also have a month where you have just your theme, and then there'll be pre-orders from the next theme. We just don't quit around here, man. It's going to be awesome.
There's some really cool figures in the works. Some reissues, some V2s of previous popular figures. Very excited.
All right, stay tuned, and thanks for watching.